Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today we're back to check out another Discord music bot called Flow Music, which, as you could well imagine, plays music, and this one's more on the simplistic side where it's just meant to play music and have some control over your music queue, and also you can favorite some different songs if you like them, but it doesn't have things like it doesn't focus on server utility, and it also doesn't bother with the music filters. And honestly, I've never really been on a server that actually used the music filters, so they're kind of cutesy for 5 minutes, but I never really saw the point. So to get flow music, we're just going to go to our server settings. It's also available on top.gg, so I'll put that link in the video description as well if you are interested. And they also have a support server. Other than Spotify, I'm not certain that they play any other music sources, so your mileage may vary on that one. So I'm going to go and grab them from the app directory. We'll just type in Flow Music. You can tell it's Flow Music because it's listed under utilities, funny enough, and it's also got this purple logo with 2 music notes. So we'll click on that, and it just sort of gives you the info that allows you to discover music through Discord with Spotify. And it also has some information on all of its commands. These are literally all of its commands, so you don't have to worry about remembering a big long sequence of stuff. It's really just the music playing basics, and this one currently runs on around 268,000 servers. So we're going to go ahead and click add that to my server. I'm going to add this to my Chupacabra test server and let it have all the permissions that it wants, and let it know that I am not one of those beep booping robots. And then we will get to playing some music. So in general, the first thing that you have to do is you have to jump into a voice channel so that these bots will listen to you, because they can't play music if you're not in a voice channel. And if you start queuing up music and there's no one to listen, it's just sort of a waste of bandwidth. So the first thing I'm going to do is type in /help to get another look at all of the different bot commands. So pretty simple and straightforward. You've got help, info, invite, pings, suggestions, support, and all that good stuff, along with all of your basic music playing needs. And like I said, this is primarily about playing music, so we'll start by actually playing some music. I have the list of NCS songs that won't get me in trouble in the screen next to me. So we'll start with Alan Walker's Dreamer. And then we'll type play for, what else is a good one? Laney Forever sounds good. And then I will also start adding things like, what's another good one? I will say, it does take this bot a little bit of time right now to actually respond and to accept commands to start playing music. So it will take a moment to kick things off. That said, once it gets started, it sounded pretty decent earlier when I was playing around with it. So after that, you can see here's all of the music that's playing. Although there's not really, like a lot of other bots, it doesn't really have buttons for you to press on the screen so that you can control the sound that way. So you're stuck with just using these / commands in order to do different things. Like we can pause the music by typing in /pause, so that will actually pause the music. And that command is actually pretty snappy. It's just, for whatever reason, when you're first inputting music, it has an opinion or an issue. And then if you want to resume playing the music, unlike other bots, it doesn't actually let you type in /resume or /play. You actually type in /unpause. Which is a little different, but not unusual. I've seen another bot that used unpause as a command as well. And then we can take a look at what is currently in our queue, which is next up is Forever, followed by Oni. And then we can also type in to figure out what's currently playing. We could type in now playing. I feel like for, oh, there's actually a music player. Okay, well, this would be really handy to have pop up once I start inputting sound, like music, so that I can see that, but good to know that it's available. It doesn't really have a pause button, though. It just has favorite the music, loop the music, skip to the next song, or just stop the player altogether. So, I mean, it would be nice to just have a nice music player with, like, the start-stop buttons, the pause, resume buttons, and then skip. You can still keep these, but the primary bread and butter for most people is going to be start the music, stop the music, start the music again. So that's kind of cool. I feel like the now playing screen and also the cue screen could be the same screen. Like, I don't feel like you need to have those in separate places. It saves on having different commands built into the bot, but otherwise, not bad. So, oh, it actually changes. It just went from whatever it was before to edited. Okay. So what other stuff do we want to check out from this? So we've got unpause, pause. You can change the volume of the music, so the automatic default volume of the music player you can change. Just as a note for people out there who are around music bots a lot, you can just right-click a music bot at any time like any other user, and you can change the volume dynamically yourself so that it's not blowing out your specific eardrums, or you can just mute it so you don't have to hear it at all. So, in case you're curious. After that, what else have we got? Let me just type in /help again. So you've got the ability to loop music, play music, add them to your favorites, so that you can see like a running list of all your favorite songs that you've played, and then add those to the queue. You can seek in the queue, you can shuffle the queue, or you can skip a song. There are no controls that I can see here that allows you to remove a song from the queue, so that's going to be what it's going to be. Just skip it when you reach it, I suppose. And you can also suggest features, ping the bot, invite the bot to another server, or get some info about the bot. So what's the ping like on this bad boy right now? So it looks like the ping for Flow is about 176 milliseconds, which, while a fair bit higher than other bots that I've checked out recently, it's still within the realm of decent for response time. Like, it wasn't instantaneous when I put in songs to be played, but it also didn't take it an hour to respond to me either. Whereas some bots, like, they'll think for a few minutes and then just error out. So they didn't have that problem. No errors, just took it a little bit. And then what kind of info do they have as well? Okay, so it's on 267,000 servers. It's got a bunch of different shards it's running off of. It's got command uses. 17 million commands have been used in its uptime of 12 days, 10 hours, and 8 minutes. So not bad. I mean, the trouble with these bots is they get used by millions of people. So I can understand when they get laggy. And here they've got links to their support server, to invite it to your server, or to upvote it on top.gg so that you can help support the bot. I'm uncertain if they have a website to buy premium. I haven't been presented with the question of premium, so I think this bot is exclusively based on voting and whatever premium services they might offer you on their support server. But for what it is, I mean, it's a bot, it plays music. The music itself isn't laggy, even if the actual commands to play music take them like a couple seconds. So I would say Flow Music. It's a simplified music bot that takes care of your music playing needs. And honestly, if I was going to use a music bot on like one of my personal servers, I'd probably use something like this. I don't need a lot of frills and frills. I literally care about one thing: playing music. If I wanted a bot that does admin stuff, I'd get a bot that does admin stuff. If I wanted a bot that does like card games, I'd get a bot that does card games. I just like my bots to focus on one thing and do it well, and that's playing music. So this is Flowbot. Check it out for yourselves. Put the links in the video description below. And until next time, I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye.